you're catching this now, more than likely you're catching it on the replay. And if you're feeling called to or inspired to, it would feel good if you went ahead and perhaps even started a watch party, especially if we're on Facebook, on Instagram. We're also live on YouTube. So thank you all for joining us here today. I'm really excited to connect with everyone. It's been my favorite thing for 3 weeks now. And we're at 3 weeks of doing this weekly tarot energetic forecast. So to begin, regardless of where you're at, it's a good time to take a nice deep breath in, just to breathe, to feel into our bodies, accepting everything that is transpiring for us in this here and now, and come back just to center on this breath. Hello, Luna. Hello, Curtis. Hello, everybody on the Facebook lands. So grateful to see everybody, to feel everybody's presence. We've had lots of really good, juicy meditations today. Jumped in with Lunacy. Hello, Jai. Hello, Zachary. Curtis. Oh, Curtis is going to hop over to YouTube. Beautiful, beautiful. And if everybody else feels inspired to, we can jump over to YouTube as well. Probably my best camera is actually Facebook, but we're working with what we got, you know? So let's make sure we're taking those nice deep breaths in, feeling and centering our bodies, because in this broadcast, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take time to explore the now, right now. First of all, we're going to drop it for today. We're going to explore what's going on today. And then we're going to go ahead and explore the next several days in like a light overview. So think about it like this, as like, is it raining? What's happening for this day? And then when it starts to actually rise up into our life, then we can be like, oh, that's right. I remember when he said something like this was going to happen. And it's like, okay, beautiful, beautiful. I already knew this was going to happen. So then you're able to actively work with it and not fight against it, not be like, oh, why isn't it like this or like that? And it's like, breathe, right? I'm like, that's probably one of my biggest practices, is like that hard stop of whatever the previous thought was, and just like now coming back into breath. Clinton, nobody. It'd be good if you came over today. We're going to do the tarot workshop at 5. If you feel inspired to come over. Yes, Luna, I jumped in for about half of it, and then I started to get ready for this. So I'm glad for your meditation earlier today too. And that's your wake up time, right? Okay. Yes, yes. Listening to our intuitive will is literally what we're here for. Okay, so for the record, those of you who read tarot, I just dropped 7 cards. 6 of them are major arcana. So today, for this energy, we are doing a lot. We are literally co-creating and building a lot of energy. The main thing that we need to be focused on is to make sure that we're consistently paying attention to that which is actually important, to that intuitive spirit that is guiding us through our life and to encouraging us to do whatever it is that we truly feel called to, listening to that inner knowing. Right? This goes beyond the knowledge of like, oh my God, I know everything, and you know, and instead shifting us into what is it that is coming up for me? What is it that I'm feeling into, that I'm feeling inspired to do, right? And then through there, we are being encouraged to walk away from the cruel thoughts. We're no longer beating ourselves up, because we are what? We are empowered creators and goddesses in our own light. So within there, breaking free of all binds, all things that are kind of holding us back. All right. So remember, this is the energy update for today. This is it. And then encouraging ourselves to step forward with our own internal strength, being bare naked, being truthful, just showing up exactly as we are, as we are, as we are. No trying to put on a face or a facade. Just do what you want to do, right? And then from there, it's kind of funny because we get the Tower and then we got the Universe card as our hands. And with that being said, it's literally encouraging us to let go of shit. Let go of the old world, of the way that we thought things had to be, and just allow ourselves to just be radical truth. Taking time to envision whatever it is that you're wanting to create into your life and your reality, knowing that the universe literally is that got your back. It's like right there, just like get it. Like what? What else do you have to do besides live your own light so true? There's nothing else really to do, but we get caught up in thinking that we got to do everything else, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right. Because the last card was the star card. And the challenge is literally the devil. And the devil's in the details. The devil's the one that just like wants you to like twist and turn and wants you to like follow up with doing this other thing that's over here that you may not even want to be doing anymore, but you're still doing it because you feel like you've got a chain around your neck. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm done with having chains around my neck. Like I already did that, done that, got that t-shirt, burnt it and threw it away. Actually, in fairness, I sold it, but I had the cutest little leather harness and then I just had to get rid of it because cows strapped around me. That was so weird. Oh, fine. What? You need to jump in. Yes, come on, let's go. No chains. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Just for lunacy. Just for lunacy. Oh, it was hot. It's hot in here. Okay, so that's today. That's today. That's today's energy. And let's see, what's tomorrow? What's the energy that we're needing to pay attention to for Wednesday? What immediate guidance do we have for Wednesday? Ooh, boom. All right, the tower just jumped right back out. So the tower's coming back out. So we're still letting things go. We're still letting them fall out so that we can really shine our own light and not have to be worried about, you know, dogmatic teachings or anything. We're just doing, again, what we feel called to, what really resonates. So that's very simple. That's shut forward. So that's Wednesday. Boom, love it. I guess I'll put it back in the deck just in case they want to come back out again. All right. Wednesday. Wednesday's done. Thursday. The Magician and the Star. So Thursday, we're really going to be encouraged to take time to visualize what it is that we're wanting to create, and remembering that we are the masterful creators of our reality. So with the Star card coming out, we're totally being encouraged to, again, breathe, centering back into ourselves, taking that time to breathe, coming back into full culmination of like the celebration of now. What is it that I'm desiring to create? What is it that I am desiring? For as we think, so we create. As we project out into the world, we are taking time to breathe. And then, so when you take time to recognize what is it that you want and you slow down, then you're able to recognize like what tools you actually have to get you there. And you may not actually have to have all the tools. So that's a big thing too. We get so caught up in like, oh my God, I got to know how to do everything. You know what? Bet you the first time you had a car, you didn't know how to drive it, right? You had some thoughts, you had some ideas, you had some concepts. And then, you know, there was that. And that was that. So letting it all go, you have to. So Thursday, it's going to be like not as important to meditate. It's going to be more important to like really step into our power on Thursday. Let's see, Friday, kind of blasting. Oh, you know why? You know why we're blasting through it? Because I am not pulling all of the oracles that I've done in the weeks past. every day last week, I literally pulled tarot, and then I also pulled oracles. Yeah, wow. Oh, lunacy. Something that was been big for me was literally taking time for curiosity instead of ferocity. Be curious instead of like fighting and biting and trying to claw your way into getting something. Just like saying exactly what you're feeling. You got to go. See you Thursday. Okay, cool. I'll see you then. And you're at the 9-minute mark. So just come back in and then come watch the rest of it. So we're at Thursday. What's on Friday? What's Friday? What's the Friday energy? Phrase day. Phrase day. Hi. Ooh, the Tower, man. The Tower card is just coming out. Yeah, I talk about Freya, and then Odin comes out. So Odin is the father of cups. He's the one who's like taking time to instill his emotions, taking time to literally plant the seeds for what it is that he's wanting. He's taking time to reverberate, reflect upon the patterns of the world around him that he has so thus then understood, so as to then begin again, to taking time to deliver the message and the light that he feels is absolute and right. So that's, again, that's Friday. And we're going to be taking time to balance out, recognizing patterns that are no longer truly serving us so as to create the reality in which we're desiring. This is the Justice card. We also have the Ace of Swords, which is where the new burgeoning of ideas and planting seeds. Yes, yes, rebuilding the path to getting back on track. I love that, Curtis. So succinct. Yes. Perfect message. Thank you, Curtis, for jumping in with that. That's Friday. Friday feels good. Taking time to just build it back. Because see, sometimes we get so caught up with like, ooh, we gotta drop 1,500 cards. I'm like, on the right days we do. On the right days, we only need one card to get us right back on track. So hello, Melanie. Good to see you, sweetheart. She's on our Facebook chat. Ooh, all right, yeah, 6 of success, 6 of stones. All right, perfect. And then happiness and joy, 2 success cards literally back to back. How perfect is that, Curtis? Cool. So there we go with that. I don't know where those came up, but they're between Friday and Saturday. Actually, you know what? Friday's, well, technically Thursday is the full moon. That's probably why Thursday got so many cards. I think that was the only, that one got 2 cards. Friday is actually a day that I'll be doing a party, so I forgot about that when I was pulling them. Saturday, we're going to start weaving the webs of the life and the reality in which we're truly wanting to live. Ooh, wow. Okay, very cool. So the mother and daughter of stones, which is basically of discs of the earth plane, they both came up literally right on top of each other. So it's definitely going to be the time to stepping into a more mature energy of weaving our web, of creating our life and our reality, however it is that we really truly desire it. And then with that, taking the time to recognize in what ways that you might have been held back or that you might have been. Man, the Tower card has came out, what, 4 days this week? Y'all, this is serious. We're definitely having a complete egoic breakdown of all thought forms of what we think reality is like. Yep. Because it's all about coming back into our own power, recognizing what is it that we really want, what is it that we desire, what foundation of reality are we wanting to play with the 4 of stones coming out now. And the last card that came part as the original set was 2 of stones, which is that of harmony. It's all about creation. It's all about celebration. It's about communication, about whatever it is that you're wanting as part of your existence as being. And this is Saturday. This is taking time to navigate and to weave the web of the reality that you are wanting to create, recognizing any way that you have been held back and allowing it to now be dissolved, coming back into full force and culmination as to what is it that you are desiring, and thus going full force after it, co-creating the reality in which you are desiring it to be, by truly creating the foundation for your life and thus all else to see too. Whew, that's Saturday. So, how we feeling? I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling pretty buzzy already. That's why I like doing these. I feel really good and connected this coming week and feeling the energies as they're arriving. I'm excited for it. So, take a nice drink of water. I know it's only 14 minutes in, but wow, I'm so energized off this. Okay, Saturday. All right, Saturday, or we just did Saturday. Okay, so that's the repeat of that lesson, totally. Because the Mother of Stones just came back out with the new idea as to how you're wanting to create your reality. I like how that just came right back out. It was the exact same read, effectively. And I know Lunacy liked my hair down, but man, it got hot. It gets so hot. I don't know how women deal with it. But it's cute though. But it's cute though. All right. No more interference. All right. So hello, Deanna Craft. Good to see you. Ooh. All right, Deanna, this one just flew out just for you. What is this? What's going on? Ooh, you got death, girl. No, so this fully ties into everything that we've already been talking about in regards to death, transformation, because through death, we then actually find life, and through that, we actually get to create our stuff. Things. Cool. One of my brothers just messaged with the World card, 10 of Cups, and King of Wands. Yeah, I love y'all so much. I hope y'all are having a great day out at the hemp farm. All 4 of y'all are out there. That's beautiful. Nothing like working out with family. It's great. Yeah. So Deanna, you have the Death Transformation card, and now Sunday. Are we at Sunday? I forget where we're at. Days. They all wave them together. Yeah. So the full Sunday, we're definitely still going to be taking time to navigate exactly what is it that we're wanting to create, because the Daughter of Swords and the Ace of Swords are now here. So on Sunday, we're definitely going to be taking time to feel into our thoughts, definitely take some time for that internal reflection, so as to now really navigate the ways in which we are anchoring in the world and the reality, right? So with this, it's so important that we are taking time to listen to our thoughts. What stories are we telling ourselves? What stories are others telling us that we're then believing, right? It's important that we're taking that time to really recognize it, so as to then calibrate it out, and then taking the actions to making things happen that we feel truly called and resonant to. So that's Sunday. That feels good. That feels complete. Monday. Oh, Monday. What's on Monday? Ooh, all right. Monday might feel like a failure. Interesting. Again, coming back out to feeling happiness. Well, the opposite of happiness when you're feeling like a failure. So with that, then we're having internal conflicts again on Monday. And it's important that we're then coming back into alignment with ourselves, seeing our thought forms and how they've been helping us, and instead, again, going back into your own spirit, your own feeling to listen to spirit more than anything else. So it makes sense, because like at the end of the week, I know for me Tuesday is my beginning of the week. That's how it works for me. And so at the end of the week, sometimes you need to come back into the ball game, because we get so caught up with everything else. Yeah, so definitely finding our own strength is going to be important again, and then through finding our strength, we'll have success pop back up, and that's on Monday, because there is that huge energetic block with where was it at? Where'd you go? With the failure, with the thinking like things are not going well for you. And if it's not going well, it's okay. Again, calling it out, and then just coming in, redirecting your brain, your mind, your body, and your spirit back up to it. Because that's the real point of this, right? Is so when we recognize when things aren't going well, we're then able to recognize how to calibrate it into the wellness that you would like for it to be, because seeing it exactly as it is allows for the radical change. Like that's the big thing that we've actually got to start working on, is when things are tipping over and it kind of sucks again, it's like, fuck, but also like, lessons and opportunities, abundance and growth, right? Not getting caught up in the fact that something's like, bah, no, just accepting it and then keep going. All right, so Tuesday of this coming week, all right, I want to point out that the Hierophant has came up like 5 times, and he's always upside down, which is really fascinating to me. Although I guess I haven't really shuffled it in a way that would alternate anybody. So we'll just go ahead and do that a little bit. Monday, no, we're on Tuesday. We're on Tuesday of next week. What's going on? Yeah, this one's actually going to be a short one. Yeah, because most weeks I've been doing like all the oracle cards as well. And this day I just didn't want to do it. That's fine. So what's going on? Boom. So next week, Tuesday, we're definitely going to have the opportunities to steer our path, steer our course. The Chariot and the Mother of Swords comes back up. And again, the difficulties from Monday of next week are definitely coming up. So it's going to be important that, again, we're monitoring it in such a way so as to not be overwhelmed by it, but taking the time to then culminate and to create the reality that we're wanting to see. So it's paramount. If you're not happy with your life, come Monday and Tuesday, really it's going to be super important to recognize all your thoughts, all the stories that you've been told about how you have to live your life, and then choosing then how you want to live your life. That's going to be the culmination. Like this week, the tower dropped over 4 times. So a lot of big, heavy changes are coming through too. So honor yourself, honor the alignment of being. Thank yourself for showing up, and thank yourself for being able to witness all the magic that the world has in store for us. So, yeah, that feels good. How are we doing, loves? How's everybody doing? How are we feeling? I'm just sharing the Instagram because just get that going on the way. There's people up on YouTube and there's people in the Facebook Live. How are we feeling? I think Curtis has been here from the beginning. I see there's 4 people who showed up on YouTube, but I only saw 2 people over talking. So hope you're all doing well. And hi, Chelsea Middle, if you're still in here. Good to see you. It's a little far away for me to see. But yeah, thank you all for joining today. This feels good. I love doing this. And if you happen to be watching this and at the end and you're catching it at the end, feel free to go ahead and once this uploads, go ahead and watch it. And if you feel called to, it would feel good for me if you also created a watch party. And if you feel called to connect, there's all kinds of different links and stuff that I'm also doing. I've got my jewelry stuff. If you're inspired by this and wanted private reading, perhaps something in this week catches you, feel free to connect and we can totally schedule a reading as well. I love you all. I hope you have a great day. It's a beautiful day.